Randomly scrolling through the 440 videos on my channel, I realized I don't have one single video on Brainstorm. Let's fix that. What's up? I'm Matt in Japan. Welcome back to my channel. I had the Titans Return figure way back when, but that was before I was doing reviews on YouTube and I eventually sold it. I always wanted the Takara Legends redeco of that version of Brainstorm. With its super cartoon accurate color scheme, I thought the black deco looked really good. The Legends LGO9 Voyager Brainstorm is one of my favorites. Its awesome presence, slight Gundamish looks, and detail just blew me away. Now that I have all three figures, it's time to do Brainstorm some justice. None of these figures would exist if it wasn't for the OG G1 Brainstorm, so let's start there. G1 Brainstorm's robot mode design is excellent. That sort of turquoise blue against the darker gray with red highlights here and there make it very pleasing to look at. That and the fact that I've spruced him up with some new stickers. His double photon pulse cannons keep a nice symmetry to the robot mode, and his clear orange cockpit belly is a bit funny, but that's part of his charm. But the best feature on this guy is definitely the headmaster gimmick. And speaking of his head, just look at that thing. No wonder they call him Brainstorm. His face is like a third of his whole head. A lot of brains up in that noggin. Once you transform the Arcana pilot into head form, you can plug him in and watch the speed, strength, and intelligence pop up under the panel on his chest. Classic G1 fun right there. G1 Brainstorm is a rare Autobot headmaster that has a futuristic jet alt mode. We don't see too many of those on the Autobot side of things. His alt mode is just as impressive as his robot mode. His elongated nose cone with attached weapons looks so sleek. Surprisingly, there's not much robot kibble in alt mode either. The orange cockpit opens up to fit Arcana snugly, and the control panel sticker on the inside is just awesome and completes the piloted look. Brainstorm even has 3 wheels on the bottom so you can roll out. G1 Brainstorm is one of my favorite headmasters, so let's fast forward 28 years to his beast of a Voyager class figure. Enter Transformers Legends LGO9 Brainstorm, a slight redeco of the Generations figure from a year earlier. Some minor changes in plastic and a whole lot more paint give this super stylized Brainstorm a badass presence. Takara just does it better on this figure. The blue isn't as turquoise as I'd like it to be, but the orange canopy and the photon pulse cannons are a nice throwback to the G1 figure. Its articulation is limited as well, but the overall look and design of this guy more than makes up for it. You can get him into some pretty commanding poses, and the ratcheted hip joints are just the best. That and his big ass feet make him fairly stable in robot mode. Kana, as the pilot is called in Japanese, is very detailed but has these sort of wings for arms. His arms have been sculpted and painted on the inside of those wings, but it does fold up to become a pretty nice head sculpt. He also fits snugly in the cockpit and vehicle mode. And when you pull the cockpit down, it does reveal a faux tech spec inside. Very cool attention to detail. Legends Brainstorm even transforms similarly to the G1 toy. Pulling the nose cone out from underneath and folding his legs back is very satisfying. I love both modes and has been a staple in my collection for the past 10 years. Then a year later, we got the deluxe class figure from Takara. A more tune-accurate toy with some slight upgrades, including a vehicle nose cone, headmaster sled, and a maskless version of Arcana or Kana. The deluxe class Brainstorm's robot mode is slick, with its almost tuxedo-like black and white deco against the blue for his chest, makes for a very striking look. Right down to the fake orange cockpit belly on his midriff. The towering black shoulders give him a unique silhouette and is quite visually pleasing, but I gotta say, I'm not a fan of that maskless head. To me, Brainstorm just isn't Brainstorm without that mask. The backpack can be taken off for a less bulky look and can be used as a shield. It's nice to have options. Unfortunately, there are no hidden or visible tech specs on this version, but otherwise, it's a solid robot mode. His alt mode, like the others, is very futuristic and sleek. The black deco definitely has a more edgier look than what we saw in the previous 2 vehicle modes, and I'm on board for that. The tamper-graphed Autobot logos on the wings is a nice touch. In true Headmaster fashion, Kana fits inside to pilot the vehicle. Even though this figure is probably my least favorite of the 3, it still has some great details. So, which is your favorite version of Brainstorm? Besides the G1, mine has to be the Voyager class Legends Brainstorm. He's just so good. I could listen to those ratcheted hip joints all day long. That's my extensive look at Brainstorm, a very much missed video review in my catalog. This has been Matt in Japan. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. Hit that notification bell for more great content. And as always, till all are one.